Remember to stay connected with the Tigers. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter and richmondfc.com.au.
There's a real chance here, and it's raked in by Griffiths right in front.
That's a great effort, Lloydie. Ben Griffiths in game number 7. He's taken 2 big contested marks on Dustin Fletcher. That's not easy to do. No. Some real excitement there.
Ben, thanks for joining us. How has your pre-season gone so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I had a bit of a shoulder clean out at the end of last season, but that was only minor, and I was back doing weights 2 weeks after that, so I was able to start everything at the start of pre-season. Yeah.
So you've been able to do all the running and all the hard work the boys have been doing, running hills and the tan and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, obviously I don't do the tan because I'm a big bloke, so we do the 500s instead, but yeah, like you said, I've been able to do most of it, yeah. And
do you feel now as good as probably you have since you arrived at the club a couple of years ago?
Yeah, definitely. Like at the moment I'm feeling probably the strongest I've felt since I've been here. I'm benching a lot more, and yeah, just strength-wise I think I'm a lot bigger. Yeah.
And you've had to deal with a few injury concerns over your time here. Has it been frustrating? How is dealing with the injuries when they come up?
Yeah, well, obviously my first year here when I did my shoulder, that was obviously pretty disappointing, and it set me back for last year. And looking back now, I think it impacted me a lot more than what I first thought when I was back out there playing. So yeah, it was extremely frustrating, and it was just something I didn't really plan on, and something that I didn't need. So, yeah.
And in that time, are you getting lots of support from the coaches and the senior coach and your players as well? What sort of advice are you getting from those sort of guys?
Well, like you said, I get the support that we get from all the coaches is like second to none. So you've always got someone to talk to if you need to talk to someone, and they're always helping us with our game sort of stuff as well. And then you've got the fitness staff, of course, who are helping rehabilitate yourself. So got a pretty good setup here. Got a good thing going in. And
just with Damien specifically, has he just told you, look, you've got a lot of time to go, don't rush it, make sure you get your rehab right, and you'll come back when you're ready? Is that the sort of the message he's been giving you?
Yeah, that was sort of, especially in my first year here, that's sort of what it was. But now, after having a few injuries, it's sort of, I think we're on the same page where I want to start pushing a bit more and almost forcing it a bit more instead of letting it take its course, and just so I can get out there a bit quicker.
Got a bit of a glimpse at what Ben Griffiths is capable of to take a big contested mark on Dustin Fletcher. That was a 3-step drop punt that's travelled 65 metres. He's got a huge amount of talent, that young man. He's had a lot of injuries in his short career, but that will excite his coach and Richmond fans if he can keep doing that.
So you managed to play a few games in a row last year. Did you find that was another sort of learning curve in your progression?
Yeah, definitely. Having another 4 games was pretty good. Ideally, I would have liked to have played a bit more, but things didn't go my way, and obviously I probably wasn't playing good enough football to hold my spot. So that's another learning curve in itself. But like I just said, I'll learn from that and hope they have a bigger year this year.
And so do you feel like you just need to get more game time out there to experience what it's like at the top level, and then your game will sort of flourish from there?
Yeah, and I think not just that, I think I just need to get that continuity in my training as well, which I haven't had over the last 2 years. So now that I have had a bit of continuity, and I'm feeling pretty good, so hopefully it's a sign of good things to come.
And what sort of role do you think is in store for you in 2012?
Heading down back this year, so it's an exciting challenge, and something that I'm really looking forward to. And I've been training down there in some of the scrimmage stuff we've been doing already, and I can read the play a bit more better than when I was down forward, so I'm liking it so far.
And then, so what would be the ideal 2012 for you? What do you want to get out of this year?
Well, obviously, I think everyone at the club wants to, get that finals ticket. So I think that's the #1 thing on everyone's mind. But from a personal point of view, I'd like to play 22 games, obviously. But yeah.
Thanks for joining us, mate. Good luck
No
with it.